YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. I don't really have like a big plan this video as far as like what we're gonna be making. I have been listening to a lot of Bones lately, so his music will probably be a big inspiration on what we do right now. Thank you guys again. We're almost at 300. Like I said, I'm super grateful for all of you. I honestly can't keep thanking you guys enough. I don't want to keep you guys too long with this intro. Remember guys, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and let's just get to this video. Before we pick our key and BPM, let's first find our sample. And I actually came across something a bit earlier, so let's see if we can put it to good use right now. Now today we are going to be using everything from samples to creating our own melodies. Because with this one, I love the ambience of it, but let's just get a piano going, see what kind of melody we can make on top of it. Hope y'all been doing good, by the way. I know I've been gone for a while, but I just want everybody to know, first and foremost, that like regardless how long I take to make a video, like if it's like a month-long hiatus or 2 weeks or whatever the case may be, just know that like I'm gonna keep doing this no matter what. I'm always gonna find my way back to the channel, to making music, to doing this one way or another. Like this will not end whatsoever. This will not end abruptly. You know, sometimes life just gets the better of us, and it's all right. Those are our challenges. That is it's what they call growing pains. But regardless, I'm here to stay. So let's get to this. I love that melody. It's a really nice one. I'm looking for a specific lead. I think it's this one. It's this one. It's this one. Let's use some bass notes. Whenever applying like MIDI notes, remember to kind of like drag the note out a little bit, just to kind of make it feel like it's being played a little more realistically. I know we can just like mess around with like the ADSR and probably just make the release a lot longer, but you want to make it feel like someone's playing it, you know. To me, the way I think of it is also kind of like this is kind of like stretching it out. It's kind of like your delay pedal on like a piano that you just don't have here, because we can put a delay effect, but it'll make it more like echo and like ripple like water, rather than kind of like have this natural release to it. So I mean, that's just like a cool thing to keep in mind. But we've got a pretty cool like melody. I'm trying to work on this counter melody right here. Higher. Ooh, what if this is first and this is second? I think that's just too early. What if this is first and this is the second? Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum. Let's try that. Remember, guys, sound off your melodies. Like, hum them out, you know, sing them out, whatever the case is. Like, nobody's watching, or in this case, everybody's watching. But like in your case, maybe nobody will. So just hum it out. Screw it. Okay, see, now let's extend it, and so it can play out a little longer. That's hard. That's actually kind of crazy right now. Here, let's try to make the piano a little more interesting. Let's add an echo. Here, we're gonna, for like the main stuff, let's pan it. But not like too drastically, it's just kind of enough to like where it's noticeable. Oh. Okay. I actually like that. That's kind of hard right now. That's kind of hard. Let's see if we can find like a nice vocal just to complement it. Okay, so it's at C sharp minor, so we're gonna go up. So we're gonna do this. Watch. We're gonna go up to F sharp. So go down on your pitch, and you just count up by 1. So from C sharp and up, we go D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp. And if you ever want to pitch it down, just shift and then the down arrow, and it'll pitch it down the whole octave, and this is still in key. Yeah, let's try pitch down. That's pretty cool. Let's fix some of this because it's a little out of offbeat. Always look at the ones like the beginning of the bars to see if it kind of lines up, to see if it's on beat. Since those are like the major key points, and then like the in-betweens, I would just focus on like the little like 3, like where like predominantly your snare hits. That's where I would always also focus on where you put where you quantize the samples. Like always, we're gonna start with just a simple 16 notes, and then we're gonna change it up once we get a better rhythm for everything. So let's see. Reverb just brings everything together, honestly. Like, I did nothing there except just add a bit of reverb on the send, and it just added so much to the whole track. Okay, actually, let's duplicate this. Let's put one like 25 to the right, the other 25 to the left. I did that the opposite way. Let's lower it a bit. So you just gotta start adding stuff. Like, once you start adding stuff, like, you kind of start figuring it out along the way. Change the hi-hat sample. I think it's a little too sharp. What if we lower it? There we go. That was the problem, it was way too quick. That is it. That's the one. Okay. Like, I was not liking that at first. Like, we had a good foundation and everything, but like, it felt wrong. Something felt off. So originally we're at 140, based on like the sample that I chose. But then it's just, like I said, 140 just felt way too quick. So I had to bring it down to 125. And now it definitely has that like cloud rap like vibe to it, you know what I mean? So that's the one. All right, here, let me arrange it. I actually do want to do a little more with the drums. I feel like they're a little too dry. Maybe add an 808. Let's add an 808. Let's see, nothing could go wrong. But as far as the sample goes, it's done. Like, I don't really want to focus on that right now. I want to focus on the drums, mixing, and the arrangement. Tune your 808s, guys. Always tune your 808s. Ew. That's not how it's supposed to look. Okay, it's on the money, but it's not the same note. You need an F sharp, and it's at A sharp. So the shortest. So always transpose it the shortest distance. So however, like the least steps you need to take to get to whatever note that you need to get to is how much if you want to go up or down. The tuner tells us we're at A sharp, so we got to go up to F sharp. So the closest distance is going down. So we're gonna go A, G sharp, G, F sharp. So we went down by 4. There we are. So boom, boom, boom. You guys, listen up. I think we just saved this miraculous beat because, like I said, at first it was good, but now it's the one. It's exactly what I was listening in my head. Definitely the change of BPM helped it out a lot. Remember, guys, if at first you don't succeed, try and try and try again. All right, like just because something isn't where it's at in the beginning doesn't mean you can't get it to where you want it to be later on. You know, this is a life lesson. This is a life lesson here, guys. Like real shit. Real shit. Don't think of your L's as losses. Think of them as lessons, because that's what you do. You have to learn from your mistakes, and then later on you just adapt, get better within like yourself and stuff. So I'm gonna give it some quick arrangement, add a little few things. The melody's done. Don't even touch it no more. But the drums, maybe add some more percussion. Definitely arrange it real quick. Let's just speed run this right now. I think it's this one. Okay, let's get an actual sub bass for like the intro. Let's lower this down and let's EQ out that like fuzzy sound. And we don't need all that. We can just do this. This is fine. This is fine as it is. So that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really do think it fits that bone style, so that will definitely be the title for this video. As you guys can see, at first we weren't getting what we needed, but like I said, you know, just because something's not where you want it to be at first doesn't mean that's the final result. You know, you guys have to keep going. You guys have to keep trying, and eventually the lessons you've learned along the way will amount to so much. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for still sticking around, even though I haven't been as consistent as I like to be. This song will also be on SoundCloud for you guys to listen to whenever you guys want. I'll have a link for everything in the description. But with that being said, you guys, regardless of what happens in your life, I hope you guys keep creating. You know, it's the final stretch. Just because it's the last couple months of the year doesn't mean you get to take it easy. You still got to give it your all. So I'll definitely see you guys a lot sooner. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Be good people.